Welcome to this video on how to run your seeding meeting and use the seeding meeting wizard and then create brackets in a predefined tournament. So I'm going to get started here in my left menu. I'm going to go ahead and click on seeding meeting, and I'm going to come to the seeding meeting wizard, and you're going to get this message that says make sure you delete all invalid entries before building the brackets. I just want to make sure you have the right wrestlers in here before you go ahead and try and seed and create your brackets. So basically you come through, I'm going to select whatever weight class I want from this drop down. I'm going to start with 106, and then go ahead and take a look at our criteria. So my criteria, I had state place, state qualifier, matches, winning percentage, and wins. And so that's how our system is currently um, factoring out these guys, is kind of putting the seeds in. Hall's at number 1, Butler's at number 2, and Carey at number 3. And if I go all the way to the right, you'll see that Matthews is at 15. So I have 15 wrestlers. They're placed in order based on these criteria that we have entered. As we all know, we get into seeding meetings and coaches are going to kind of hash things out for various reasons. If I want to move a wrestler, let's say that the coaches decide that Carey should really be the 2 seed, I can just click this arrow and then Carey moves ahead to the 2 seed. If I want to move him back, I can simply press that button and move him back. And so that's basically how you go ahead and pre-seed these wrestlers. You can move them as you want. A couple other quick points here. The max seed jump, basically that's going to say, if I have that set to 2 currently, that based on the head-to-head information that was entered, I'm going to allow wrestlers to jump 2 seeds ahead based on head-to-head. So here's an example of that. If you look right now, you'll see that Hall's here. He's our top seed, but he actually has a loss to Matthews, who just happens to be our 15th seed. He's only got 2 wins. One of them happens to be against our top seed, and coincidentally the defending state champ. And so the system's now saying, well, we can't jump him that far. We only have this set to 2. But I can set this to a number greater than 15 because that's the number of wrestlers in the bracket. Let's just say I want to jump him 15 places ahead. And once I do that, you'll see the system automatically moves him to the 1 seed based on the fact that he has this 1 win against this wrestler. So it's going to bump him up. So you can do that. You can adjust this as you need. In my case, I'm going to say in my tournament, I'm going to make that max seed jump 2. Sounds logical to me, so I'll go ahead and leave it back there. And you'll see now that Matthews gets dropped back down to the 15 spot. With 2 wins, that's probably where he belongs. But again, you can go ahead and make that decision for your tournament. So basically what I'm going to do, the other thing I want to choose is the number of wrestlers that I'm going to seed. And so I'm going to say that after all of the state tournament criteria, we're just going to seed anybody with a 500 wrestler record or better, and the rest are going to get drawn in. So I see that this wrestler is not 500. This one's above 500, so that's 9 wrestlers. So I'm going to choose at this weight to seed through 9. And I just change that setting to seed through 9. And this will vary based on your weight class. It could be different for every weight. Maybe you just want to say, I'm going to seed the top 8 in every weight class. Again, completely up to you. So I'm going to seed through 9. I'm going to save my seeds, and then just go right here and build my bracket. This just says that any unknown participants will be deleted, and that's okay because I didn't have any of those. And then basically now my bracket has been created based on the seeds, and I can click on bracket. I can view the bracket and take a look at this bracket, and you'll see here we have Hall's at our 1 seed, Butler's at the 2, Carey at the 3, and then everybody else is placed in the bracket. So in this case, I seeded all the first 9 based on the record, and then everybody else was drawn in along with the bye. So that's basically how you use the seeding meeting wizard and create brackets. My next step would be to go ahead, click on 113, and move on to my next weight class. And that's as simple as it is. If you have questions, feel free to contact us, give us a call, or use our ticket system, and we will be glad to help.